Namaskar and welcome. Today, I'm really excited to walk you through a new educational series that's all about simplifying the, let's face it, pretty complex world of homeopathy. We're going to break down what this new series offers, who it's really for, and how it plans to connect the dots between theory and actual practice. So, let's dive right in.
At the very heart of homeopathy, you've got this core idea. It's not just about handing out medicines. It's about truly understanding the patient as a complete person. This holistic view is absolutely fundamental, right? But it also brings up a pretty big challenge for practitioners. How do you actually do that? How do you get that deep understanding in a busy clinical setting?
And that really brings us to the main hurdle. How do you take this beautiful philosophy and translate it into effective, day-to-day clinical practice? Mastering that application, well, that's a gap that a lot of students and even seasoned practitioners are really looking to fill.
So who's stepping up to help bridge that gap? Well, let's meet the experts behind this new initiative, which is designed to bring some much-needed clarity to the field. Leading this whole initiative is Dr. Sujata Biswal from the Advanced Homeopathy Clinic. She's bringing her expertise to the table to guide learners through all the tricky parts of clinical practice. And Dr. Biswal isn't doing this alone, which is great. This is a real collaborative effort, and she's backed by a dedicated team that's focused on creating top-notch, impactful content. Having a whole team behind this means the curriculum is going to be incredibly well-rounded and thorough.
Okay, so what exactly is this new project? Well, it's an educational video series, and it's going to focus specifically on two really key areas: Homeopathic Therapeutics and Materia Medica.
And the mission here is honestly so straightforward but so powerful. They want to make learning clear, practical, and actually usable in a clinical setting. It's all about taking that knowledge from the textbook and making it work in the real world with real patients.
So the curriculum itself is really comprehensive. They're going to simplify those core Materia Medica concepts and the clinical use of remedies. And what's really crucial is that they're going to tackle the super tricky subject of remedy differentiation. Plus, it's all going to be done through case-based discussions, giving you practical tips whether you're a student or a practicing doctor.
All right, so you might be wondering, who is this series really for? Well, the goal here is to build a really broad and supportive community of learners. So, is this series the right fit for you? Let's see. It's actually designed for a pretty wide audience. It's definitely tailored for homeopathy students, interns, and of course, practicing doctors. But honestly, it's also perfect for any enthusiast out there who just wants to go a little deeper and really understand the subject better.
So, if any of that sounds like you, the next step is pretty simple: getting involved. Here's exactly how you can join this learning community.
Your engagement is a huge part of this project. The creators really see this as a two-way street, where your feedback and your suggestions are absolutely essential to help them shape and improve the content as they go.
And contributing couldn't be easier. If you find this valuable, just show your support by liking the video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future episodes, and, this is the most important part, share your feedback in the comments.
This final thought just perfectly captures the spirit of this whole thing. Let's learn, grow, and strengthen classical homeopathy together. It's really a call for all of us to grow collectively, reminding us that this is about building a stronger, more connected community. Thanks so much for tuning in.